Stay with me till the end of this video because what you're about to hear may completely change how you see reality. Your brain, the very organ you depend on to know the world, might actually be blocking you from the real universe. Could it be that you are not seeing reality as it is, but as your nervous system filters it? Yogis have been saying this for millennia, and now even science is catching up. Your brain's primary job isn't to reveal reality but to keep you alive. Evolution designed it as a survival tool, not a truth detector. That means it constantly edits, filters, and reshapes sensory input so you can function in the physical world. Out of the billions of bits of information streaming into your senses each second, your brain picks a tiny fraction to show you. You don't see reality, you see a survival friendly interface. According to yogic science, the five senses are like tiny windows, not panoramic doors. They show you only what's necessary for survival, not the vastness of existence. Sadhguru once said, "Your senses are not calibrated for the truth, they are calibrated for unity." In other words, what you call the world is just a thin slice of what actually is. Meditation and yogic practices are designed to expand this slice. Modern neuroscience now says the same thing. Donald Hoffman, a cognitive scientist, has shown that perception is like a computer desktop icons, not reality. Yogis have always said, your mind is a filter, not a mirror. If you want to see the real universe, you must go beyond the limitations of the sense-bound brain. The yogic texts describe 7 layers of perception, from the gross to the subtle. Ordinary perception takes you only through the first layer, the physical, but deeper meditation reveals subtler layers of sound, vibration, and energy. The real universe, according to yogis, isn't a dead machine. It's a living, conscious process that you are already a part of. But to know it, you must shift from brain-based knowing to direct experience. Yogis say the brain isn't the only filter. Your accumulated karma, memories, impressions, emotional imprints also clouds your perception. Like tinted glasses, these imprints distort how you see reality. Practices like yoga, kriya, and meditation aren't about adopting beliefs but about cleaning the lens so reality reveals itself. Science studies cognition, but yogis study consciousness. Cognition is what the brain does. Consciousness is what you are. Cognition processes signals. Consciousness is boundless. When your identity shifts from being a brain with thoughts to the awareness in which thoughts arise, your experience of the universe explodes. This is why yogis can perceive things science can't measure, not because they are special, but because they have stepped out of the brain's tunnel. Have you noticed how time seems to stretch or shrink depending on your state of mind? Or how colors become more vivid when you are deeply present? These are tiny glimpses of what happens when your filtering loosens. Advanced yogis describe perceiving soundless sound, light without a source, and dimensions of reality beyond space-time. It's not hallucination, it's expanded perception. All yogic practices, asanas, pranayama, dhyana are ultimately about this. Not twisting your body into shapes, but tweaking your perception. Sadhguru says, if you know how to sit still, you can know the cosmos. By calming the brain's survival chatter, you allow consciousness to show you the real universe, unfiltered, alive, and interconnected. This isn't abstract. Even simple mindfulness slows down your mental noise and lets you experience more of what's already here. The first step is to realize your brain isn't showing you truth, it's showing you convenience. Once you know that, you stop clinging to appearances and start seeking direct experience. So, is your brain actually blocking the real universe? From a yogic view, yes, but not permanently. It's a filter you can loosen. The universe is not hidden from you. You are hidden from it behind your own sensory and mental limitations. With practice, you can lift that veil. If this insight resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to this channel for more such explorations. Share this video with friends who are curious about consciousness and comment below. Do you believe your perception shows you truth or just a tiny slice of it?